Okay, welcome back to part 2 of our vlog series on GMC registration. In this part we're going to take you through the nitty-gritty of the application process and the documents that you're going to need to submit to the GMC in order to get your application approved. Okay, so once you've completed one of the 3 routes of entry to the GMC, you're going to need to submit an application to them. The application process is done online via the GMC's website, and we can put up a link to that. It's quite a straightforward online application with your personal details, work history, internship details, that kind of thing. Where it gets a little bit trickier is that you're going to need to submit a series of documents alongside your application. So some of this is going to be dead straightforward and dead easy. Some of it you're probably going to have to do a bit of work to obtain the documents. The first, which I hope most of you will have, will be your passport, your proof of identity. Usual stuff applies there. The second part is your primary medical qualification. So you're going to need to evidence your undergraduate medical degree, usually your MBBS or MD certificate. You will then need to, I'm looking at these from a list, you'll need to issue your certificate of good standing from your medical licensing authority currently. So depending on the country that you're in, the country that you're currently practicing medicine, you'll need to get the licensing body to send you a certificate to say, yeah, this doctor's been practicing here and we've not got any concerns about their practice and that kind of thing. The next part is your evidence of your English language capabilities, of course. So this is your IELTS or OET certificate or demonstration that you've worked in an English-speaking country. Your internship certificate, so make sure you get that from your either your medical licensing authority or from the hospitals in which you completed your internship. So it should detail all of the rotations that you did during the year or 2 years of your internship. Finally, or second to last actually, you're going to need some employer references, so make sure that you've spoken to your employer and that they're willing to give you some references for the time that you've worked with them. And then finally, this is the final one, your EPIC verification. So you're going to need to send all of your documents across to the ECFMG, who will verify that the documents you've submitted, in particular your primary medical qualification and potentially your postgraduate, if you've come through the Royal College or senior postgraduate qualification route, are valid and from a legitimate issuing authority. So yeah, that is all of the documents in a summary. Okay, so once you've submitted all those many documents that you've obtained, worked really hard to get hold of, you will also need to make your payment to the GMC. It costs £400 for your application, for your registration for licence to practice, and that'll cover your first year of practice in the UK. At the point of application, it usually takes around 2 weeks for the GMC to come back to you. And they might come back saying, oh, could you send us another copy of that document, or could we verify this regarding your application? It's rare, but sometimes they will have some extra queries that they'll want to pick up with you. But once they're happy with your application, they're happy that all of your documents are in ship shape as well, you'll then be invited to an identification check. So this is the final point in the process. You'll need to attend the GMC's office in either London or Manchester, and just take along a few of your documents with you in person, just to verify that it is you that actually made the application. And that's the final part of the process. From the point of the GMC accepting your application, you'll have 3 months in which to attend the ID check. Okay, thanks again so much for listening today. I hope this has been a helpful article about GMC registration, and I hope it's maybe giving you guys some guidance and support that you might have needed. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to email us, connect with us on social media, send your questions any means you possibly wish to, and we'll be happy to help. And as always, thanks so much for listening.